So let's start with the story that's rewriting physics, Google's Willow quantum processor. Researchers at Google's Quantum AI Lab have been running a series of experiments using superconducting qubits, essentially the smallest quantum elements capable of holding and processing information. These qubits behave in ways completely unlike normal bits. Now, in their latest experiment, scientists discovered a new state of matter emerging inside the chip, a phase that doesn't exist in the natural world. It's not solid, liquid, gas, or plasma. It's something else entirely. This new phase is known as a non-equilibrium topological phase, which exists outside traditional thermodynamic limits. In simple terms, it's a state that can't exist under normal physical rules, but does inside a quantum computer, where reality behaves differently. The discovery came when Google's researchers used a special array of superconducting qubits cooled near absolute zero. When manipulated in specific oscillations, the qubits began showing patterns that seemed to remember their initial state, even though, according to the laws of physics, they shouldn't. This phenomenon is now being called a time crystal-like state, but on steroids. Imagine flipping a coin 1,000,000 times and it always lands in the same rhythm. Not random, not predictable, but in a quantum rhythm that defies normal energy flow. Why is this so important? Because this could represent the foundation for stable quantum memory, the holy grail of quantum computing. If you've been following the quantum race, one of the biggest problems has always been quantum decoherence, qubits losing their state too quickly due to environmental noise. But a self-stabilizing quantum phase like this could keep information coherent for much longer. Some scientists are even suggesting that what Google observed could provide experimental evidence for multiverse theory, that multiple parallel states of matter might coexist in superposition within the chip. While that sounds sci-fi, it's based on serious quantum mechanics. The Willow chip is being hailed as a leap beyond Google's Sycamore processor, which achieved quantum supremacy in 2019. Back then, Sycamore solved a problem in 200 seconds that would take a supercomputer 10,000 years. But Willow is built to explore quantum phases themselves, not just computations. This discovery might reshape materials science, energy storage, and even AI, since quantum chips could power neural networks capable of processing exponentially more complex data than any silicon-based computer today. The fact that this happened inside a quantum lab, under the control of AI systems that optimize the chip's environment, shows how closely AI and quantum computing are beginning to merge. If this fusion continues, we might be entering a new computing era, quantum AI hybrid systems capable of simulating entire realities, not just data. 2. Albania appoints the world's first AI minister. Now, while Google was busy bending reality, a small European nation quietly made history. Albania has appointed an AI chatbot named Diela as an official government minister. Yes, an AI has entered politics. Prime Minister Edi Rama announced Diela as a digital public servant to help tackle corruption, improve transparency, and assist in drafting administrative policies. Diela will have access to massive databases of public records, contracts, and citizen complaints. Using natural language models and logic chains, it will analyze patterns to detect irregularities, essentially functioning as a real-time corruption auditor. The chatbot was trained on government records, European legal frameworks, and thousands of hours of official debates. It can answer questions, draft reports, and even generate recommendations for ministers. Rama said that Albania's goal is to make bureaucracy intelligent and incorruptible. Of course, this decision has sparked debate. Critics warn that, no matter how advanced, an AI can't fully understand moral or social nuance. Others worry about data privacy, who controls Diela's training data, and whether it could be biased or manipulated. But many see this as the beginning of a new governance era, where AI advisors and ministers help human officials make data-driven decisions without political interference. If it succeeds, other nations might follow, especially those struggling with corruption, inefficiency, or bureaucratic overload. Think about it. We already trust AI to fly planes, diagnose diseases, and drive cars. Why not let it analyze government systems too? DL's appointment might seem symbolic today, but it's a powerful signal that AI governance is no longer hypothetical. It's happening. 3. China's Spiking Brain 1.0, the brain-like AI that's 100x faster than ChatGPT. Meanwhile in China, scientists just revealed something called Spiking Brain 1.0, a neuromorphic AI model that they claim is 100 times faster than ChatGPT. Developed by researchers at the Institute of Automation, Chinese Academy of Sciences, this system is modeled directly after how biological neurons communicate. Unlike ChatGPT or Gemini, which use dense, static neural networks that activate every node simultaneously, Spiking Brain uses spiking neural networks, SNNs, where artificial neurons fire only when needed, just like the human brain. This means it doesn't waste energy processing irrelevant information. Instead, it operates in a dynamic and event-driven way, allowing it to process sensory data like images, speech, and motion in real time with minimal power consumption. In their demo, Spiking Brain performed complex reasoning tasks, vision recognition, and motion prediction with astonishing speed. It's part of a growing global trend toward neuromorphic AI, where chips mimic the electrochemical behavior of biological brains rather than digital circuits. China's goal here isn't just speed, it's autonomy. Neuromorphic systems can run offline, adapt to changing environments, and learn continuously, qualities ideal for robots, drones, and defense AI. If the 100x faster than ChatGPT claim holds true, it could change how we think about scaling intelligence. Instead of just making bigger models with trillions of parameters, the next leap could come from making smarter architectures inspired by biology. This aligns with recent developments like EPFL's TopoLM and IBM's True North chips, both designed to process information in brain-like ways. With Spiking Brain 1.0, China is signaling that it wants to dominate not just generative AI, but biological intelligence simulation. This could lead to more lifelike humanoid robots, more efficient AI inference systems, and even cognitive prosthetics for humans, bridging the gap between artificial and organic intelligence. 4. US crackdown, OpenAI, and Anthropic under government safety checks. While some countries are pushing AI forward, others are starting to hit the brakes. In the United States, the federal government has announced a mandatory pre-release safety testing requirement for major AI models from companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google DeepMind. This means that before launching any powerful foundation model, these companies will have to submit their AI systems for third-party inspection, evaluating bias, misinformation potential, cybersecurity risks, and national security implications. Essentially, the government wants to ensure no rogue AI is released without accountability. The move comes after months of public concern about AI-generated disinformation, synthetic media, and potential misuse in military or political contexts. This initiative is part of the White House's AI Safety Executive Order, which aims to bring AI regulation up to the scale of nuclear safety or pharmaceuticals. It's a massive shift. For the first time, private AI companies are being treated like critical infrastructure, subject to audits and government supervision. Many AI researchers welcome this as a necessary step, but critics argue it could slow innovation and give the government too much control over proprietary models. Still, the global trend is clear. AI is no longer the Wild West. Between Europe's AI Act, China's algorithmic regulations, and the US safety tests, the era of unregulated AI is over. 5. The bigger picture. Quantum reality meets regulated intelligence. When you step back, all these stories, Google's new state of matter, Albania's AI minister, China's brain-like model, and the US crackdown, are pieces of the same puzzle. They reveal a world where quantum physics, artificial intelligence, and human governance are converging. Quantum chips are giving us glimpses of parallel states of reality. AI models are taking government seats. Brain-inspired systems are learning faster than ever. and regulators are trying desperately to contain this runaway revolution. The deeper question is, who will control the next phase of intelligence? If AI merges with quantum computing, the resulting systems could simulate entire worlds, run infinite experiments, and make discoveries beyond human comprehension. That's why this moment matters. We're witnessing the dawn of quantum AI civilization, one where matter, mind, and machine are starting to overlap. The next decade won't just be about faster models or smarter robots. It'll be about defining what reality itself means when intelligence and physics evolve together. And perhaps, as Google's Willow chip quietly hums at near absolute zero, we're already seeing the birth of something beyond comprehension. A technology that doesn't just compute information. It reshapes the fabric of existence itself.
Love exploring the world of technology and AI? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NeoTech-Lens for more insightful and exciting content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest tech and AI innovations. Your support fuels our journey into the future of technology.